Oh my goodness, home prices going up, interest rates going up. Is the Savannah area home market going to crash? Hey guys, President of EXP Realty, part of the Johnson Group here in beautiful Savannah, Georgia. And today I'll be answering that very question. Is there a home market crash on the horizon? I'll be using stats from InfoSparks, a service provided to us by the Savannah Area Board of Realtors, so we can stay ahead of the market trends and advise you best when you're buying and selling. I'll be talking about the three hottest markets in our area: Savannah, Pooler, and Richmond Hill. If you guys want any other content about the surrounding areas, leave a comment down below. I'm also be giving you some stats about the average home sales price, closed price, homes for sale, days on market, price per square foot. And then at the end, I'm going to kind of give you an idea of what I think the Savannah home market is going to do. So if you guys get any value from this video, please like and subscribe, share it with your friends so they know what's going on in the real estate market, and let's get to the stats. So we're going to start with average home sales prices. Once again, we are comparing against July of 2022 versus July of 2023. We're going to start with Savannah. So last year in Savannah, it was $409,077. This year, $452,371, up by 10%. Last year in Pooler, it was $395,701. This year, $405,669, up by 2%. And last year in Richmond Hill, it was $360,376. This year, $469,459, up by 23%. Woo! Richmond Hill is doing good. Now we're going to talk about homes for sale on the market. So last year in Savannah, 865 homes on the market in July. This year, 818, down by 5%. Last year in Pooler, 175 homes on the market. This year, 141, down 19%. And last year in Richmond Hill, is 300 homes on the market. This year, down to 218, down by 27%. So once again, we're having a huge inventory problem, and it's causing prices to stay the same or go up. Next, we're going to talk about closed home sales. Last year in Savannah, in July, 427 homes sold. This year, 302, down by 29%. In Pooler, 61 homes sold last year. This year, 96 homes, up by 35%. That's good. In Richmond Hill, 101 sold last year. This year, 109, up by 8%. So I think what's happening with these Pooler and Richmond Hill, I think there's a lot of new construction. They probably wrote the contract in January, February, waited the 4 to 5 months for it to close, and they closed in July. So that's what I think is happening in Pooler and Richmond Hill. Days on the market. In Savannah, 38 days last year. This year, 46, up by 17%. Last year in Pooler, 43 days. This year, 55 days, up by 22%. And last year in Richmond Hill, 32 days. This year, 57 days, up by 44%. So just know, if you plan on selling your home, it's going to be on the market a little while longer. Now, I'll say if you're in the 250 and below, they're going to go quick. If you're at the 450 and above price range, then it's probably going to stay on the market for a while, just so you're aware what's happening. And lastly, we're going to talk about price per square foot. This is kind of like your Zestimate. You take this number times your square footage, and you get a ballpark of where your home value is. Once again, if I, as a real estate agent, if I come into your home and I help you find the value of your home, it's going to take more things into account, but this will get you in the ballpark. So in Savannah, last year is $207 per square foot. This year, $226 per square foot, up by 8%. Last year in Pooler is $175 per square foot. This year, $190 per square foot, up by 8%. And last year in Richmond Hill, $171 per square foot, up to $200 per square foot. It's up by 15%. So after looking at all those stats, what's it mean? Are we headed for a home market crash? It's not looking like it. It is definitely not looking like it. When you look at interest rates, and they're rising, and the average interest rate 6.9, that's average. That's not everybody, but average rate 6.9% is still going up. You look at home prices, like here in Savannah, going up. Pooler, going up. Richmond Hill, going up. And interest rates are going up. Affordability going down. Is something broken? Why is it still happening? Why are home prices still rising? And there's a really big reason. Demand. If you don't know, Fort Stewart, home of Third ID, is here, and they employ 25,000 people on Fort Stewart and Hunter R. Merrifield. 21,000 of them are soldiers. And if you don't know anything about soldiers, soldiers leave every 3 years. So you're saying 7,000 families are in and out of here every single year. So there's a steady demand already built into place in our area. But not to mention, you got Gulfstream. Gulfstream employs 11,000 people. And if you didn't see the news, they're bringing 1,600 more jobs to the area. Then the EV Hyundai plant, just massive, 8,100 jobs come into the area. 3,000 of them sustainable from when the plant opens to it closes. Bradshaw is coming here bringing 230 jobs. I mean, that's a small drop in the bucket compared to the other ones, but it's significant. But not only that, Savannah is known for its tourism. People love coming here, and people have to serve the tourists. So there's people here for that, people here for the Army, people here for the aviation, people here for the EV plant. There is steady demand and also jobs coming in. So as you see, home prices are still rising because the demand is high regardless of the interest rates. And how are prices going up? If there's no homes on the market, new construction. And if you didn't watch my last video, I implore you to watch it. But the new construction neighborhoods, they control the prices in the area. And no new construction company is going to sell their next home for less than they sold their last home. So prices are continuing to rise regardless of interest rates. And not to mention the tourism people come in here from New York, New Jersey, vacationing. They're like, man, it's great here. And it is great here. I love it here. All right. But they come down here to see the property taxes. Compared to New Jersey and New York, it's $13,000, $14,000, and it's only $5,000 here. They're like, it's more affordable to live here. So demand is high. Oh, and I forgot to mention the 19,000 retirees from the military here. I'm one of them. It's a very convenient location for retirees because you got the beautiful sun, the beach, Savannah. But also, if I need health care, I can go to Fort Stewart. I can go to Hunter Army Airfield. If I need prescriptions, I go to those two places, get them for free. So we're not going anywhere. So are we going to have a housing crash like we did in 2008? Not likely, because we have a very different problem than we did in 2008. See, if you're not familiar with 2008, the banks, the lenders, the real estate agents, the appraisers, the bond market, Wall Street were all in cahoots to make money. So they're lending out money to people that couldn't afford to buy a house, but give them at rates that were so low at an adjustable rate of 1% when they bought a $600,000 home for $2,000 a month. And then when the interest rates go through the roof to 22%, they couldn't afford their mortgage anymore, and a bunch of foreclosures flooded the market. We're not going to have that here. As a matter of fact, 92% of homeowners in America have an interest rate at 6 or below. 6% interest rate or below. So they're not going anywhere. So my advice to you, if you don't own a home, you're missing out because home prices just keep rising if you wait for interest rates to come down, and they will come down in a year or two, right? But home prices are going to continue to rise during that time. And let me just say something real quick. Once interest rates drop, and they will, once something breaks in the federal government and they have no choice but to lower interest rates, there's going to be another boom in prices. So if you're a homeowner, you're sitting there, you're sitting pretty right now. Just enjoy the ride. You're going to get a lot of equity in your home. But if you don't own a home, you need to get in the market as soon as you can because the home prices are not coming down. If you guys got anything out of this video, please like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about the video if they're looking to buy or sell a home so they can be informed on what's going on. And thank you all for watching, and I really appreciate it. Talk to you soon. Bye.